Okay, so now we're going to move GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD. I gave that for only VIP. Okay, VIP members, we saw GBP USD. USD. We saw that's on a Tuesday by 4. Okay, in the morning I gave GBP USD. I said GBP USD is going to sell. Okay, and I also gave positions which we should use. I said sell GBP USD now with 0.02 one position. Okay, there's a reason why I said so. Okay, so I gave us a sell SL data TP1, TP2, TP3, and TP4 open. Okay, I gave this for us. Okay, I also gave us this. I explained this, that we have a triple top there and a neckline. All this I explained to us. That's on the VIP. Okay, so I'm going to go to the chart so we could break it down over there. Okay, so this is GBP USD. Sorry. Okay, so this is the chart. Okay, what happened here on the 30 minutes time frame? Remember, lower highs, lower lows, that's a downtrend market. And when you see a downtrend market, we want to sell. Okay, we follow what the trend is doing. We don't go against the trend. The trend is always your friend. Okay, don't ever go against the trend. What I mean by the trend, general overall trend, and that you can find that mostly on the 4 hours time frame or on the daily time frame. Okay, if on the daily time frame you are getting overall downward trend, focus on that. Okay, come down to 1 hour or 30 minutes and find an entry to the downside. Okay, it's best to go with the trend than against it. Okay, right. Okay, so now this is the trade we took, this whole trade. Okay, now what I want to show here real quick is we saw what happened here. We saw price. Okay, we still need to zoom in properly. Okay, we saw price come into the golden zone, which is here. Okay, the 0.618, 0.580. Okay, that's the golden zone. And now in the golden zone, you can see clearly we saw price come into the golden zone with a red candle in, right? I remember the criteria for downward trend or sell signal, we need to see a red candle coming to the golden zone like this. The next candle should be a green candle. The next candle needs to be a red candle for us to take a sell position. Okay, so what happened? We saw a red candle first, a green candle, another green candle, and a red candle. Okay, with a wick above. Okay, you can take a sell here. That will give you good risk to reward. Okay, taking a sell at this level would make your SL, your stop loss, and risk to reward very much okay. Okay, and also sometimes you can also wait for price to give us another confirmation. Or what I mean by confirmation is giving us another red candle here, which we see. Okay, we saw that red candle coming to the golden zone. We see a green candle. Okay, and we saw a red candle closing. This one signifies price wants to come to the downside. You can take a sell at this level too, but it's what it is. Price don't just start going to take profit like that. Okay, sometimes price tends to go up and do some, that's what we saw. We saw price went up, okay, to this level, came down again, went up, came down, went up, came down, and voila, we saw price go straight to our TP1. Okay, and now it's going towards, we saw price go to our TP1, this area came to our TP2, and now it's going towards our final level, which is this level. Okay, you can see the setup, it's very accurate. Okay, and at that we can see we took the trade on Tuesday, and all through we saw price one on Thursday, I think Thursday morning. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we saw price was hit on Thursday morning, yeah, around 10 o'clock in the morning. We saw our TP1 being hit. Okay, so I advise us to set break even for TP2 just in case price went against. So just as what happened on Monday on the USD. Okay, we saw price hit our TP1, and we saw a manipulated candle which just went up straight to our stop loss. Okay, so at that time we hit TP1, we set break even at the safer side. We just want price to go to entry level, take us out in no profit and in no loss. That's far much better. Okay, so we saw GBP USD hit our TP1 on Thursday after we took the trade on Tuesday. Okay, Thursday we saw price hit TP1, Thursday later in the afternoon, we saw TP2 hit, and throughout price has been falling. Okay, and right now price is heading towards our final take profit level, which is at this level here. Okay, this level. Okay, so right now I want to see price do that. Okay, so now that's that for GBP USD. I'm going to quickly go to silver. Silver XAG USD. It's a very volatile pair. I gave this to our free group. Okay, I gave our free group this pair. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I said it here. Okay, I said XAG USD silver insights on the picture. Okay, you can see if this candle closes red by 11:30 a.m. we sell. Now if that candle closes bearish red by 11:30 we sell. Note, silver is very volatile. Watch your capital. You get why? You get the point now. So now we saw an invalid pair. Okay, it was invalid because price did not do price did not close red. Okay, it closed green, and when you see green you need to wait for that confirmation, the red bearish candle in the 30 minutes time frame. Don't forget. Okay, so by 12 o'clock in the afternoon I gave an entry for us to take a sell position for silver, which was this one, XAG USD silver. Okay, and voila, what happened? I gave a TP1 here, TP2, TP3 is for VIP members. Okay, so TP1 I gave an entry for us to take here for XAG USD. These are all the pairs which we took over the week. I was holding the pair throughout the day because I wanted the price to go towards our TP3. Okay, so I was holding them. Okay, and you saw I opened a sell position for silver, 3 entry there. Why did I enter 3 entry? The reason is because I already have a floating profit already, so there's enough. I can enter more trades without really complaining or getting scared. The reason was I have floating profit, and it can as well accompany my other trades that I put in, so there was no worries. Okay, so silver was going fine. Okay, we saw price go to the downside. We had news by 1:30 p.m. that was on Thursday. Okay, and what happened? We saw what happened here. We saw price went straight to hit our TP1 fast. Okay, very, very fast, and that's how we smashed our TP1. Okay, I gave the pair by 12. Okay, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and by 51 minutes you can see it, we hit our TP1, and boom, that was it. We won that pair. Okay, that was fantastic. Okay, and this is the pair silver. Where are you? This is silver. Okay, this is it. Okay, we saw price we saw price come towards our TP1, which is this level. We have our TP2, which is still intact. We have our TP3, which is still intact. TP4 is still intact. We are waiting patiently for that. So this pair, I'm going to come back to it and explain, because we still want to see price come to the downside. Okay, this I'm going to explain that when I start talking about pairs we're looking at 1st April. Okay, first week of April. Okay, I'll talk about this pair on again. Okay, so now let's move to Euro USD. We saw another entry for Euro USD after we took one on Monday. Okay, Euro USD, I think I gave an entry for only VIP on this pair. Yes, I think I gave VIP this pair. Yeah, I gave this on a Thursday, 4 o'clock. Okay, 4:09 after 4. I said we should sell Euro USD, just one position. It's a Thursday. When you see profit, take sharp. SL 1.15987, take profit sharp. Reasons I said so was because it's on Thursday, and you know Fridays we don't trade, so I wanted us to just take what we can take and we're out. Okay, so I didn't want to waste too much time here. I wanted us to take our profit and just stay out. Okay, so this was the pair. I advised us here that our TP we can use 1.15066. It's a very good level to take your TP. Okay, that's what I did. All right, so you can look at the chart. You can see where price was. This is where I say we should take our sell position to the green candle where you see the arrow is facing. Okay, that is where I say we should take our TP. is a very good level, because I don't want us staying throughout till next week. Okay, so I said put your TP at 1.15066, or when you see good profit, close and stay out of the market, because on Fridays we don't trade. Okay, so now I'm going to go towards I'm going to go towards I'm going to go to Euro USD and tell us how it came out. Okay, now okay, so now I'm going to move it back here. Okay, this is a new lower high. Remember I said when you have a new lower high, I will see price come and pass it again to give us a new lower high, which we are seeing here. We need to see price come down and give us a new signal for us to take an entry to the downside. Okay, I'm going to quickly do that now. Our entry level should be around this level as well. Okay, and same level, TP1, TP2, TP3, and TP4, which is at this level. Okay, this is what we wanted to see. Our SL should be at least above 0.786, as I always explain to us. Okay, so now what do we want to see? We want to see price coming to the golden zone, which we saw here. We saw price coming to the golden zone, okay, which is the red candle, which is here. We saw a green candle, and we saw price come up. Okay, we saw price come up and now came down, give us another criteria here, okay, which is a red candle, a green candle, and a red candle. So a sell position is also going to be taken here, and also you can also take a sell position at this level too, at this level here too, because we saw a red candle coming to the golden zone, a green candle coming up, and a red candle here. Taking a sell position here is also very good. Why? Is because we'll have a good risk to reward. Yeah, or if you don't want to wait for that, you can also wait for price to come down, price to come down towards this level, give us a good criteria here, then we can take a sell position towards our TP1, which you saw that happened at this level. We saw price come to our TP1, and that was fantastic. This happened on a Friday afternoon, I think. Okay, so okay, this is the pair. All right, this was the pair TP1 1.15066. We saw price come towards that level. Okay, it was a very good entry, and that was great. Okay, that was really great. Okay, that is the entry, and this was the outcome. This was the outcome. Okay, price went to hit 1.15066. Fantastic move. Okay, so that's that for Euro USD, and that are all the pairs which we took last week, and it was okay. It was also very fantastic. Out of 5 pairs which we took, and 6 pairs. Okay, I'll talk about that now. 6 pairs. Okay, gold was the last pair which I gave on Friday, but we don't take trades on Friday because of manipulations and closing with the market, and we don't want to fall into that kind of trap. Okay, so out of this 5 pairs, because gold we didn't take it because it's Friday. Okay, 4 went perfectly well, while 1 failed. Okay, because of manipulation. Okay, so moving on, guys. I'm going to talk on gold now. Okay, this is gold. We saw lower low, lower high. Okay, very clear, right? What do you see price coming to the golden zone? And if you can see clearly, you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red candles inside the golden zone, and we saw a green candle which gave us what we're looking for. Okay, and we saw a red candle to confirm an entry. Okay, the red candle after the green candle finished was our entry. Taking a sell position here would also be a great move, but because it's a Friday and Fridays are always dicey and market tends to go crazy, okay, we don't take any trade. Okay, we let price do whatever it needs to do. Okay, so what was the outcome on Friday after I told us to not take this trade, but this is what the market was supposed to do? Now let's go to the chart and see what price did. Okay, so let's go to gold. Gold, fantastic. What happened to gold? Gold went crazy, ballistic. It went insane. Okay, it went insane. Now what happened? This is where I said on the platform, I said price supposed to come towards the downside, right? But what happened? Price went to the upside. Okay, even went to cross our stop loss. So price went to hit our SL, right? You see why Fridays is not a good day to trade. Fridays is one hell of a day to trade. You don't trade on Fridays. Leave Fridays for Fridays. Okay, don't trade on Friday, because Fridays can be hell things. Okay, a lot of things happen on Fridays. So stay out, relax, go do something, sleep, go find something to do, or just eat something, or just get out from the chat. Okay, on Fridays, don't do anything. Okay, great. So that's what we saw. Price when hit our stop loss, because Fridays are deadly, very very deadly. Okay, all right, right. Okay, so now that's it. I explained all our pairs which we took from Monday to Thursday. Okay, so now I'm going to talk on pairs which we'll be looking at this new first week of April. Okay, we have how many pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 pairs which we'll be looking at, but 4 pairs are still on their way. Okay, we are still watching them. So I'm going to start with BTC USD, which is this pair. Okay, okay. So now I'm going to go on 4 hours time frame so we can quickly understand that quickly. Now remember, as I said before, okay, we always want to find the current trend of the market. Okay, that is what we use to look for entries. Okay, on the 4 hours time frame, we can see price is still very much in a downward trend. Okay, it's still very much in a downward trend, so we're looking to keep selling. So we're looking for signals pointing to the, what would help me here, to the downside. Okay, so it's still very much in a downward trend. Okay, so right now we know BTC is still very much downtrend. Okay, it's in a downtrend manner. Okay, so now that we know that Bitcoin is in a downward trend, we need to go down to 30 minutes. Okay, to find a sell position. Okay, just simple as that. Okay, so now let's go to 3 hours. Let's quickly check something real quick. Okay, now it's clear that price gave us a lower high, okay, and a lower low here. We have a lower high here, okay, and we saw price come down. And I think last upper week we took an entry on Bitcoin to sell, right? Yeah, I remember. Yes, we took a sell position on Bitcoin, which we made some profit from. That was last 2 weeks. Okay, so we want to see some shift before we can start looking for downward trend. Okay, now what we want to see here, okay, we want to see, because we have a lower low here. Okay, we want to see price either come down to this level. Okay, we want to see price either come down to this level to cross this lower low to give us a new lower low. Okay, and if price give us a new lower low, we want to see price come up again towards this level. Okay, and down we go. Okay, now let me quickly explain this. Now we have a lower low, we have a lower high, and when we have a lower high, we want to see a lower low here. Okay, that's a lower low. Okay, now we have a lower low, we need to see a lower high. That is that. Okay, now we have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Now I want to see price come to the downside. So now where we'll be looking for entry would be around this level. Okay, our entry would be around this level. We're looking to take a sell from here towards this level, or maybe this level. Okay, that is what we want to be looking at. Okay, price needs to come and give us something like this. Okay, that's what we're looking for Bitcoin right now. Okay, so there are 2 ways now in this. Okay, if price does not come down and give us a new lower low, lower high, and we're taking an entry at this level here, okay, we might see price come up instead, okay, from his level now and pass this previous lower high and give us a new lower high here. Okay, right, towards this level, and now we can now see price come down, okay, towards this level, and in fact we need to see price come down towards this level. Now where our entry is going to be should be this area. Our entry will be around this area to the downside. So we're expecting price to come all the way to this side. Okay, so this is what we are going to be looking at. Okay, so if price either goes down, we take an entry to the downside. If price is going to be going down, we need to see a new lower low first and a new lower high before we can start looking for an entry to the downside. But if price does not go down and price comes up, we need to see a new lower high here, which should signify that okay, fine, we have a new lower high. And remember, anytime you have a new lower high, it means price needs to, you know, create some move downwards for us to take an entry to the downside. Okay, so that's that on Bitcoin. Okay, so that's one. So now let's go to GBP USD. No, sorry, GBP USD. This is it. Okay, so GBP USD now it's closing up. Okay, we are seeing price is giving us coming towards our TP full. Okay, so what we want to see now, because now we have lower low. Okay, we want to see price now. Delete this one so I can explain better. We want to see price now come towards here. Okay, give us our TP complete full range, also crossing our previous lower low like this. Okay, giving us a new lower low, then making a new lower high maybe around this level, then come down to give us a new lower low again. Okay, now I'm going to explain this proper. We have a lower low, we have a lower high, we have a lower low, we have lower lows, we have lower lows, lower highs here. Okay, that gave us entries which we took. Okay, now here we'll need to be looking for lower low here, lower high here, and here we start looking for an entry to the downside, just as we had on BTC that I explained. Okay, we need to see price do this for us. Okay, this is what we want to see, price do this for us. Okay, this is what we need to see. Okay, we take an entry at this level. Our goal is will be around this level when the time comes. Okay, right now two ways, just as I did on Bitcoin too. Either I see price come down or we see price come up. Okay, but if price crosses this red line, remember as I talk about the shift. Okay, when price goes and cross the previous lower high that has a lower low, what happened? It breaks, it gives us a shift from downward trend to upward trend. That's a general move. Now the trend now is no longer going to be going downwards. Now it's going to take a shift from downward trend to upward trend. Now instead of looking to take sell entries, we'll be looking to take buy entries. Okay, that's what happens if price breaks this red line, okay, to the upside. Okay, so our cue for this is to see price come towards the downside, give us a new lower low, give us a new lower high up, and also we take an entry at this level towards the downside. Okay, so that's that on GBP USD. So now let's go to Euro USD. Euro USD is this. Euro USD, same scenario. Okay, we can see price gave us a lower low, lower high, a new lower high, which made us get some entries to the downside. We saw another lower high here, which also gave us an entry to the downside. You can see this lower high here gave us an entry to the downside, which we took profits. This lower high, after we saw price come up and cross it, we got another entry to the downside, which was also made TP1 from there. We also saw price come towards the downside too. What I mean by price came here, gave us a new lower high, came down, we took an entry and hit our TP1. We saw price come up again, give us a new lower high, came down, we took an entry, we took our TP1. We saw price come up, cross our previous lower high, came down again and give us our entry to give us our TP1. Okay, so we want to see price keep going towards the downside. Okay, just same scenario as Euro USD, as GBP USD. Okay, we saw GBP USD give us something just like this one. Okay, so remember, if Euro USD is going down, GBP USD is going down. If Euro USD is going up, GBP USD is going up. So both of them are working in hand. Euro USD up, GBP USD up, Euro USD down, GBP USD down, and they have same pattern. That's what they are doing. So the same way I explained on GBP USD is the same thing Euro USD is doing right now. Okay, we need to see lower highs, lower lows. We need to see price go up to give us a new lower high and come down and give us an entry to the downside. Okay, so it's clear. All right, so now I'm going to go to silver XAG USD. Okay, let's go to XAG USD. Our XAG USD, we took an entry, as I said. I gave that on Thursday to all of us to take an entry to a TP1, which was smashed with precision. Okay, so now on silver, we have lower highs and lower lows. Okay, we have a lower high here, we have a lower low here, we have a lower high here. Okay, and what happens when you have lower highs and lower lows like this? We are looking to sell. Okay, we want to sell. And what happened, we saw price come down into our golden zone, and we took an entry to the downside, okay, and we hit our TP1, which is this level, okay. That was good. But at the moment, we saw price come towards the upside, but as long price has not come and hit our stop loss, we might be looking for something, and that's something I'm going to explain to us really quick. Okay, let's take out of this one. Let's go to 30 minutes time frame. Maybe it's not clear right here. Okay, let's see. Let's take all this one out. This out this here. Okay, so now we saw our TP1 smash at this level here. TP1 was hit, okay, but what happened? We saw price go to the upside, okay. Now what we want to see, remember we have a lower high here. We might want to see price, okay, come towards this upside from here to the upside, which will give us a new lower high, which will be here, okay. And if that happens, we need to see price come from here down, okay, towards this level, giving us an entry at this level. Remember the golden zone. Price is to come into the golden zone, give us our criteria, and we take a sell position again to the downside. Or if price does not go up here and come down, we want to see price, okay, this is a 70% assurance that it can happen, okay. Now I want to see price come from this where this candle finished, okay. I want to see price come into the golden zone again, give us a criteria, okay, a red candle, a green candle, then a red candle, then an entry. We want to see price do that around this golden zone area, okay. Then if price does that, then we're likely to take an entry to the downside like this, okay. Same stop loss level, and we take our entry down again to TP4, okay. We want to see something like this, okay. That's just the cue. So we wait and see if price will do this coming week. So the market has its mind of its own. We don't control the market. Remember, you don't know, nobody knows, okay. Nobody knows what the market wants to do. You just act on your system and stick to it and let the market play out. It goes your way, fine. It doesn't go your way, fine. That's the game, okay. So let's move. All right, so that's the 4 pairs which are working their way to signal entry, okay. So now I'm going to look at the pairs which we'll be expecting to start looking for entries. The first in line pairs, we have 3 of them. We have the XAUUSD, that's the gold. We have the Euro JPY, which we've been waiting for a long time. We have the GBP JPY, which we've been waiting for a very, very long time. So these pairs are what we'll be looking at this coming week, okay. So I'm going to head down to gold. Let's talk on gold. Gold, I quickly explained it. Yeah, I think I explained this. Okay, now gold, as I said before, we were supposed to take gold on Friday, but because Fridays we don't take signals, we don't trade on Fridays because of manipulations, and also we don't want to be closing with the market and all those sort of problems, okay. We don't want that happening to us, okay. We saw a very nice setup here for gold. We saw a lower low, we saw a lower low, okay. We saw a lower high, right. We saw price coming to the golden zone, and price gave us a very interesting, fantastic criteria. It gave us a good setup there. Imagine on a Friday, it gave us a very accurate one. In fact, 100% accuracy. That's the kind of criteria we saw on gold. You can see we have almost 4 or 5 red candles coming to the golden zone, and a green bar standing out as okay, I'm here, okay, and a red candle now coming out like okay, take me. And if you take it, what happens? It goes and hits your stop loss, okay. So that's why Fridays, as I said earlier, it's a bad move. Don't do it, okay. So moving on, now we saw price went up to hit our stop loss, okay. So now it's still good for us, we don't mind, okay. It's still one of those things, shit happens, but not on Fridays. Now what we want to see, I want to see price come up here now, okay, just as we see here, and give us a new lower high, okay. And if we have a new lower high here, what do we want to see? We want to see price come towards the downside, okay, into the golden zone again, okay. It might be around here or where, anyway, but the golden zone is going to be there. Then we'll take an entry to the downside, okay. That's just one option for gold in this coming week. Or what we can see for gold, we could see price, okay, from here now come back into this golden zone, okay, and give us this kind of criteria that we had here, a very sweet accurate criteria here, okay. We see price come from here down to this level, okay, give us a cool criteria, and we take a sell position again at this level. Now this is how it's going to look like, okay, like this, sell position down to this side, okay. So this is what we are looking for gold in this coming week, okay. Either price go up and give us a new lower high and come down and into the golden zone with a criteria, of course, and an entry to the downside, or price from here just come down, okay, and into the golden zone, okay, give us a criteria and we take a sell entry to the downside. That's it, okay. Any of these two goes very fine with gold, okay. So we are waiting. Gold is first in line in this new week, okay. So now we're going to go into Euro JPY. Let's see Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY, what do we have here? Okay, so Euro JPY is still very much in a very, very bearish downtrend movement, okay. This has been, I said this, that was early of March, early first week, but yet we are yet to see something happen, okay. We saw our TP1 taken out, but yet TP2 has not been taken out yet, so which is fine. Okay, so now we want to see this, okay. We see lower high here, okay. We want to see price give us a new lower high here, okay. I want to see price come down, okay, from here price come down into a golden zone. We look for a criteria, we take an entry to the downside, and voila, we are down. Or we see price from here, okay, we see price right now, okay, we want to see price from here come down into the golden zone, which is still here, okay. Want to see price come down into the golden zone, and we are to be looking for an entry to the downside around this level, like this, down to this level, okay. So this is what we're looking for this week for Euro JPY, okay. So we want to see price do this, okay. So either it goes up, give us a new lower high, or price comes down to the golden zone, give us a criteria, we take a set entry from that area to the downside, okay. So that's it on Euro JPY. Now GBP JPY, I'm going to head to that now. GBP JPY, this is it. Of course, we saw price, we still have a very valid lower low, which is still very, very much valid. We saw this lower high, which made us take an entry to hit our TP1 at this level. We saw price come down, and we saw price come up again, give us number 2 lower high, okay. We saw number 2 lower high here, okay. So it's what it is. What can I say? So that's it. So we want to either see two things here too, okay, just as we've been talking about since. Either we see price come up here, okay, give us a lower high here, and down we go, okay. This will be 3, okay. That's going to be the third lower high, okay. The price will come down into the golden zone, give us a criteria, we take a sell entry to the downside. Or price just comes down from here, towards the golden zone, give us a criteria, and we take an entry to the downside towards TP1, okay. So GBP JPY, Euro JPY, they work in hand, okay. When GBP JPY is going down, Euro JPY is going down. When Euro JPY is going up, GBP JPY is going down, okay. But sometimes it's slow. One might be slower than the other, one might be faster than the other, but they do the same thing, okay. So that's that on pairs for this week, and pairs which I talked about last week, okay. One advice for us, we have this, okay. We have this: no risk, no glory, no failure, no story. Mindset, okay. The mindset, master the mindset, okay. Great. All right, guys. So KCFX out. I'll see you guys around. Any question, you can always hit me up, DM me on YouTube. I'm putting this on YouTube sharp, Okay, quick. You can comment whatever you don't understand. I'm there to assist you. Please don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share, do all kind of things with this video. Please just do. Okay, just do. All right, I see you guys around. KCFX